Hi, this is Pimpsoul, or Steve to my friends and family. So what I'm going to be showing you today is something that a friend of mine showed me, which was it's kind of like an alternative to sidechaining really. Instead of using a compressor, we're actually going to be using the EQ8 to duck out sort of certain frequencies. So we'll get straight on in here. So what we have here is a collection of loops and one-shots that I've taken from the bass funk sample pack that we've just put together as a collective from Bombstrikes. So on the top line here we have a big juicy sort of P-funk riff going on here, and then underneath all that we have some drums that I've essentially put together from all the loops and the one-shots from the sample pack. So all together now. So if I can draw your attention to the top line here. So essentially what we've got going on here is that I've sort of set up two of these what I call duckers on the top line. So here the one for the kick and here's one for the snare. So if we just solo that, you can see it's ducking out there when the kick hits and when the snare hits. Okay, so let's go straight on into track 2. Now track 2 is essentially track 1 but without any of the sort of automation and bits drawn on. So the first thing we're going to do is to take an audio effect track, drop that down, and then we're going to take an instance of EQ8 and drop that down there. Then we're going to look for band 3 and we're going to stick a low shelf on that. And then we're going to bring the Q down, and the frequency will always depend obviously on what sort of sounds that you're working with, but for today I'd probably say we'll go for something about 500-ish. So when we drop that down, you know, you're going to start seeing that movement. So if we go to the macro settings, we'll go to map, and we're going to take the gain and we're going to map that to macro 1. And then on the top corner here, for the macro settings, we're going to go to the max tab, we're going to click on that and we're going to make that 0. And we're going to turn the map off. So when we do this, we get that happening. And then what we're then going to do is to go to track 2. We're going to give the macro a wiggle so we know that we're working with the correct parameter. So if we drop this down, we're then going to be working sort of in this automation lane, as it were, and then we're going to stick a point there and a point at the end, and then drop that down to where the transient of the kick will hit. Now to help things sort of smooth out the sound a bit, we're then going to press and hold Alt, and we're going to sort of put a curve on that just to allow things to sound, you know, a bit smoother and nicer. We're then going to take that curve and then we're going to sort of duplicate it, and we're going to duplicate it again and again until we've essentially got all the major kicks covered. There is one here, but as you can see there's no bass, so I haven't automated that one. So then we're then just going to come out of here just to make sure that it's all hitting where it should be, and that just sort of allows your kick just to sort of cut through those low frequencies without sort of ducking out the whole sound. Obviously this can translate to snares, it can translate to whatever sound you want, you know, to sort of create sort of room for. So yeah, that's kind of the alternative to sidechain that somebody showed me. I'm now showing you. I hope you get some use out of it. Take care of yourselves. See you later.